the Raptors are lining themselves up perfectly to draft Derik Queen out of Maryland, and we'll explain to you why he will be a perfect fit in their system.
Clear it out, and what a shot, fading away.
To the freshman Queen, who's driving, floats it.
Oh!
Maryland!
A bunch of your fellow students were chanting one more year. Have you decided when you're going to do that next?
Yes, I have made a decision. I'm proud to say that I'm entering the 2025 NBA draft.
President of Basketball Operations, Masai Ujiri, is one of the brightest masterminds in basketball. Remember, the team is only 6 seasons removed from going all in and winning the championship in 2019.
Is there a deficit on the team now, and do you have to kind of rebuild that?
No, we're going to rebuild as a team. We're a young team, but there's no deficit in leadership. You know, Fred is an unbelievable leader. We're not a team of now. There's going to be growing pains. Trust me. You know, like sometimes it's going to be tough to watch, you know, but we know what's coming.
And they have completely rebuilt their roster since then. While other rebuilding teams remain perennial tankers, Ujiri doesn't believe the Raptors need to do that. He's proven that by trading first-round picks for 27-year-olds Jakob Poeltl and old Brandon Ingram in recent deadlines. Now Poeltl is 29. While some criticize the Poeltl trade, the truth is that he is playing the best basketball of his career right now and is a massive part of the Raptors' game plan on both sides of the floor.
Jakob running the floor. Poeltl with the hammer.
While Poeltl has been criticized as a center who lacks verticality and is a non-threat from 3, which is very similar in a lot of ways to the criticisms surrounding Derik Queen. That's fine with the Raptors, who leverage his skill set in multiple different ways. Poeltl sets up in Darko Rajakovic's offense in the high post at the top of the key. From there, the Raps run several actions that center in Poeltl's skills. For one, Poeltl uses his large frame and his advanced comprehension of angles to set screens for the team's ball handlers. Right now, those guys are primarily Scottie Barnes and RJ Barrett, who use those screens to get downhill and either score at the rim or make a pass to a shooter or a cutter. Often the cutter is Poeltl, who rolls to the basket after setting the pick. Derik Queen excels as a screener for Maryland and would fit in ideally in those sets. As a roll man, he's similar to Poeltl as well. He has great hands and is an advanced finisher around the rim. Interestingly, unlike Poeltl, Queen also possesses the unique ball handling skills to get downhill and make a play at the basket coming off a high screen from Poeltl, which will allow the two bigs to get on the court at the same time. Alternatively, Poeltl uses his screens to free up jump shooters for open shots, or off the dribble or off handoffs. These types of sets are some of Emmanuel Quickley and Grady Dick's favorites and will be where Brandon Ingram excels as well. Once again, thanks to Queen's high IQ as a screen setter, he would be a great fit in these play types. As a passer, Poeltl has above average hands and IQ for a center, often finding cutters like Barnes and Barrett making moves to the bucket. Once again, Queen has shown solid vision and passing fundamentals out of the center spot, averaging almost 2 assists per game and assist percentage above 11 as a freshman in college. Impressive numbers for a player his size. But where Queen has potential to be even more lethal than Poeltl on offense is as a scorer and an offensive rebounder.
No. Queen fights for the rebound. He's got it. He puts it up and in.
Queen has very impressive ball handling skills and finishing skills around the rim. He loves to get downhill.
Well, a couple other homecomings as Queen.
By the way, great defense by Queen. Didn't foul, but ran next to him. And one. Nice transition D by Villanova. Queen sheds his man with the left.
This is actually a strength of Poeltl, but at his age, we think that Queen shows a unique ability to score in the short game after receiving the ball up at the high post. He also has a knack for getting on the glass and scoring second chance baskets, which the Raps will likely improve in when they have both Queen and Scottie Barnes on the court at the same time. On the defensive end of the court, Queen likely won't become an elite shot blocker, but we see him as a guy with great mobility.
Trying to get some space and it gets. That's not good. Not great.
And switchability.
In his career, in a span of 18 years. Yeah, made the tournament in his first season at Maryland.
Didn't bring it down.
12 points, 11 boards now for Juju Reese, so another double-double for the Terps senior.
Much like Poeltl. With other players on the rosters like Barnes, Ingram, and Barrett all bringing length to their position, the Raptors will become a top-tier defensive team in the near future, thanks to their versatility and rebounding abilities. The goal for the Raptors isn't nearsighted. Right now, they are in the midst of building a deep system that won't contend for a season or two, but will become a perennial contender for a decade. With Brandon Ingram joining the starting lineup as the team's most refined offensive player, you can be certain that the Raptors' offense will be much better next season. Brandon Ingram is 27 years old and has a lot of similarities in his game to Grady Dick. I see Dick coming off the bench as a sixth man next year and continuing to develop into a threat for the long haul. Similarly, if the Raptors draft Derik Queen in the first round, the expectation won't be for him to become an immediate starter. He'll have the opportunity to play behind Jakob Poeltl and gain valuable experience against opponents' bench players. If the Raptors enter next season with a rotation that looks like this, I think they'll surprise a lot of people with their caliber of two-way play. The rotation to me has a lot of skill, length, and versatility. A lot of really unique players that can handle the rock, pass, shoot, defend, and rebound. Best part is the youth, who will get to develop behind capable starters in a competitive and structured environment. It's unlikely that the Raptors go far into the playoffs next season, but by this time next year, the narrative around the team could look a whole lot different. We believe in Darko Rajakovic and Masai Ujiri's unique and innovative vision, but we want to know what you guys think. Should the Raptors fit Derik Queen, and does he fit Darko's system? If not, who would you like to see the Raptors pick? And how long before the Raptors turn around their fortunes and become a formidable playoff team in the Eastern Conference? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more basketball insights. Thanks for watching. See you next time.